I go by the name of J-Dubz, and I'm a recording artist. I'm originally from New York. I was born in the Bronx, New York. Moved over to the Dominican Republic for the first 4 years of my life. After that, I came and I settled in Harlem with my family. And after that, we relocated one more time to Uptown, Washington Heights. So been doing a lot of moving ever since I was younger. Right now I'm in Boston. I've been here for the past 6 years, and I love this city, you know. It's the city of champions. Nah, I was always back in even in elementary school and junior high school, I was always into like poetry and stuff. So I mean, I was always a writer, like ever since early. And when I got into high school, that's when we started like kind of like battling in class. So we would write like whoever had the hottest lines and stuff, and my lines always came like kind of like superior to other people's, because like, you know, you're in the 10th grade and you're over here saying these crazy lines and everyone's like, oh. So, you know, a lot of people told me I should do it, but I never really considered it till I entered college. I was at RCC for a semester, and one of my boys, Frizz, who is a producer, he was just always bumping his music, and he just bumped it like it was like the best thing in the world. Like he just bumped it all day, and I didn't know what he was listening to. So you know, I asked him one day, I was like, yo, what are you listening to? It sounded like he's always listening to a new Jay-Z or something. So he's like, oh, this is me and my boys. And I was like, oh, word? You make music? He's like, yeah, we record. Why, do you? And I was like, nah. But, you know, I write a lot of stuff. And then he said, well, you know, if you come through my crib, I have my own studio. I'll set it up for you. You know, you could do your thing. So I went in. That was back in '05. And it was like a few days before Christmas. And it was just a gift. It was a cool gift to find out that you had, to know that you could make music. So, you know, ever since '05, I've been doing my thing. I started taking my work more seriously, like you could say. I took up the habit of always recording and writing, and actually performing like on the regular, like back in '07. That was like around this time, yeah, in the summertime of '07. You know, Cyclone, he reached out and told me that he wanted me to come out and do a show with him. And that was the first time I ever performed, man. I couldn't even sleep the night before. I was just real excited. And you know, I went out, I did my thing, and I recorded, early in the days, I recorded such hits like Escúchame, All That Mattered, Boston's Anthem. And as I recorded those songs, like something came to me, and like a title came to me, which was just Boston's Throne. And I just started working the mixtape around that title to kind of give it the same feel, like kind of like organize it. So as I gave it that title, I kind of like had to like live up to it. So I just went hard and hard and hard. And in 2008, I released my first mixtape, Boston's Throne, in the summertime, in June. So I mean, ever since then, I've been doing a whole lot of work and a whole lot of more new music, new connections, new features, and working with different producers, engineers, all different types of people in the industry. There's a couple of artists, like local artists around Boston, like major and like local, that added to my game plan. Like the first artist I ever seen perform, I was like at a party, like at a Sweet 16, and Nino Dinero just came out the cut and started performing, and I thought he was cool. Like he was, his music was on point, the lyrics was clean, his whole his whole presence was there. You know, he carried himself real well, and at the time he was with Death Valley Entertainment, I believe, Death Valley Records, and you know, he kind of inspired me to like take it to like a more of a you got to be a hot performer with whatever it is that you're doing, with how you deliver your songs, and how you go about presenting yourself in front of a whole lot of people and an audience. I was inspired by Rey-d. I go to UMass Boston with him, or went. He just finished graduating, and you know, this dude, he's been at it like ever since I came into Boston. The first names that I've heard was really like Alofoque back in the day, when it was him and the people from 2nd Avenue. and they just had that buzz, and I wanted to actually be able to one day have that same buzz that Alafoca had. That as soon as you step inside of the like the inner city, the word around is like kind of like, you know, J-Dubz, because the word around when I first came in was Alafoca, you know, and I definitely wanted to work with them, but you know, it takes time. Like coming in as a new artist, you know, you kind of have to build like your lyrical content. You have to build like a whole lot of things that require you to work with someone that has that buzz. You can't just jump from point A to point Z. You have to go A, B, C. So, you know, rey-d, of course, 2nd Avenue, Lou Armstrong, great dude. He's been doing his thing, and the way he goes about promoting, that's actually really what inspired me to want to get out there and physically put the CDs in people's hands, as in like, you know, this is me, this is who I am, this is my music, and put it out there. Like, you got to be able to be versatile and try on different hats every day. And basically, you know, not only like I started rapping when I first came into the game, and now I'm at a whole nother level. Like I have rap songs, hip hop, R&B, reggaeton, reggae, pop, even salsa, what else? Just house music, just anything anything that I could lay my hands on, or that somebody reaches out and says they want me on the song with, I could pretty much do, because due to my versatility and my extended vocabulary. Like I know a whole lot of words that people might underestimate and think that I know, just because you know, they may view me as a certain, like, however they view me. But yeah, you can't knock what's inside the head, because you don't know what everybody or anybody is thinking or what they know. You know, I go to school for business management, you know, so I'm in school, definitely educated. I think that gives you an edge, because you look at the game kind of like not so much as in like just music, but more so much on the business side of it. So, you know, that's very important. That's very important to have, because a lot of people are not business savvy in the industry. You gotta have that attitude to you that you could just, you know, walk into the room and just bring light to the whole room, and kind of stay like right here in people's hearts, just because that's what you want to ultimately do. You know, I learned that watching Michael Jackson, watching Usher, you know, watching people that really put their hearts and souls into music. You know, Alicia Keys, she's another great one. Joe Budden's my personal favorite one, because he's more like, he relates to me, you know, like kind of like the person in the hood that was like just cool with everybody, but you just really didn't know what you wanted to become. But then, you know, as life went, it just falls right in. So you just take it a day at a time, and you know, you thank God for everything that you're blessed with. You don't become like this basically a person that forgets where you came from, that forgets basically, you know, what your ultimate goal is and where you're headed. So I mean, just kind of somebody who's humble and a great person deep inside, not so much just be an artist. You know, you got to be a great person overall, give back to the community, take some time and sit down with the kids, you know, help put events together, do some free shows. Like a lot of artists out there, you know, they're worried about the money, but as long as I'm getting the music out there, I'm not too worried about the paper, you know, because I know eventually one day it's all going to come back. You know, investments you put down, that's money you're going to get back in. So, you know, I just take it a day at a time, and I thank God.